distance apart, nice gentle bend in the knees, tucking in the tailbone. Head is lifted by the silk thread. Good straight body posture in this direction. Also good straight body posture in this direction. You want to make sure you're kind of tucking those hips in so you're not standing like this, but you're standing like this, okay? Deep breathing from the belly, not breathing into the chest, but breathing into the belly, all right? Let's begin. Inhale the hands up. Exhale, relax the hands down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Push the hands in front of us next. Inhale to the heart and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale. Keep those shoulders soft. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Arms over the head next. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, push down on the feet as you push up on the hands. Inhale and exhale. Again, big, deep belly breath in. Breathing out. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Remember, anytime your arms go above your head, we have a tendency to kind of lift up on our toes. Instead, you want to, as you're pushing up on the hands, push down on the feet. That's going to help you stay better rooted. You can even sink a little bit if you want, okay? Arms to the side, inhale to the heart, and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Giving a big hug. Inhale the arms up. Keep inhaling as you pull the arms apart. Exhale, pushing the hands together. Keep exhaling as you float the hands down. So this is one long, slow, deep belly breath in. And one long, slow, deep belly breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Arms in the diagonals. Inhale to the heart. Left up, right down. Exhale. Keep looking straight ahead. Inhale to the heart. Right up, left down. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, relax the hands down. Just a gentle reminder, it's okay to smile or yawn, to smile when you deep breathe. It's all right. Okay, we can have fun and exercise simultaneously, all right? Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And gathering chi. Big, deep belly breath in, and then long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. And there you have it. That's our deep breathing exercise. Is everybody good? Awesome. Hey, don't discount that deep breathing. It can make a huge difference. I went to the doctor earlier this week, and she had me take a deep breath, and I went, and she was like, "Hey, you know how to breathe." And my oxygen saturation was 98%, and that's with a bronchial infection. So deep breathing can really help you. Okay, practice that a little bit every night. Not a bad thing. All right. You mind putting your jacket on the chair, not hanging it? Thank you. We want to do that just to make sure you don't grab onto the jacket and slip. So you got a chair to hold on to. All right. All right. Warm up exercises. You guys excited? Yeah. All right. All right. So we're going to start with the neck, move down from there, chin tuck to get us started. So float the hands up in front of us, hands to the chest, tucking in the chin, looking straight ahead. Hands come out, chin gently floats up, and we sink the chin down to the chest without leaning forward. Again, float the hands up in front of us, hands to the chest, tucking in the chin, looking straight ahead. Hands come out, chin gently floats up, and then we sink the chin down to the chest. One more time, floating the hands up in front of us, keeping that chin level as we tuck in that chin. Feel the stretch on the back of the neck. Hands come out, chin gently floats up, and we sink the chin down to the chest. Next neck exercise. Say that fast 3 times. I didn't call for questions. What do you need? So actually, that's what the Chinese call reverse breathing. Normally, when you breathe in Tai Chi, as you're moving out, you breathe out. As you're coming in, you breathe in. That exercise is actually what they call reverse breathing. So you would inhale the arms up, exhale as you tuck in the chin, inhale as the hands come back out, and then exhale as you sink the chin to the chest. So 4 parts, two full in and out breaths, or 4 separate breaths. Inhale, exhale, and exhale. Okay? Sure. Next neck exercise, looking side to side. Prayer hand position. Tai Chi ball, right hand is on top. Watching the left hand going over the left shoulder. I'm looking left, pushing down on the right hand. And then we come back to center. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Watching the right hand going over the right shoulder, looking right, pushing down left. And come back to center. Try to not turn the shoulders, try to just turn the neck. So as I turn, I'm not doing this, but I'm doing this. All right? Tai Chi ball, right hand's on top. Left hand, left shoulder, looking left, pushing down on the right. And come back to center. Left hand's on top. Watching the right hand going over the right shoulder, looking right, pushing down left. And we come back to center. Never forcing the neck, nice and gentle. Right hand is on top. Left hand, left shoulder, looking left, pushing down on the right. And we come back to center. And then the wrong hand is on top. Just seeing if you're listening. Right hand, right shoulder, looking right, pushing down on the left. And then we come back to center, come back to prayer hands, relax the hands down. Onto the shoulders, bringing the shoulders back, then up, then forward without leaning forward and down. Shoulders back, up, forward, and down. One more time. Shoulders back, up, forward, and down. Use your chairs if you need to. Now reverse. Shoulders forward without leaning forward, then up, then back, and down. Keep looking straight ahead. Forward, up, back, and down. One more time. Forward, up, back, and down. Beautiful. Have to do this every time. Yeah, I know. I guess I didn't stretch enough. Gathering chi, reaching for infinity. So imagine someone is gently pulling at your wrist. So gently reaching out, reaching up. Nice gentle stretch of the body, and then relax the hands down. But you know how to breathe on this one. Gently reaching out, reaching up, and relax the hands down. One more time. Gently reaching out, reaching up, and relax the hands down. Beautiful. Touching heaven and earth. You're floating your head towards the ceiling, opening, expanding your spine. Okay? Keep your good posture as you do this. So keep looking straight ahead. Don't look up at the hand. Look straight ahead and then float that head towards the ceiling. Okay? You can do this from the seated position also if you want. So, prayer hand position. Left hand up, right hand down, floating the head towards the ceiling, stretching the spine. And then coming back to center, right hand up, left hand down, gently stretching the spine. And come back to center. Left hand up, right hand down, stretching the spine. And come back to center. Right hand up, left hand down, gently stretching the spine. And come back to center. Relax the hands down. We're going to do a couple more times, but once you have, so the first thing to concentrate on that exercise is make sure you're stretching that spine, all right? Especially if you're having back issues, this will help your back issues. If you're feeling any, I can't think of the word, anything with like pinched nerves or something like that, it will also help with that. So the first thing is stretching the spine. But you can also work on that exercise. You're not reaching towards the ceiling. Your hand is curved over your head. This is a nice way to protect your head, okay? If you ever were to get in a fall, this is a good way to protect the head. Pardon me? From the monkey. No, the monkeys are inside the head. This is outside the head. So, but good work. That's good. So, prayer hand position. Left hand up, right hand down, stretching the spine, hands up over the head, not reaching for the ceiling. Come back to center. Right hand up, left hand down, gently stretching the spine. Come back to center. Do it one more time. Don't reach for the ceiling. Left hand up, right hand down, hand gently curved over the head. Come back to center. Right hand up, left hand down, gently stretching the spine. And then we come back to center, come back to prayer hands, relax the hands down. Carrying the ball side to side, not moving the hips, moving the upper body. Prayer hand position, Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top, and I gently turn to the left, not turning the hips, just turning the upper body. Turning the ball over, right hand's on top, and then gently turn to the right. Stay on the right side, turning the ball over, left hand's on top, gently turn to the left. Turn the ball over, right hand's on top, and then gently turn back to the right. One more time, turn the ball over, left hand's on top. Remember, we talked about trying to keep that elbow up, gently turning to the left. Stay on the left side, turn the ball over, right hand's on top, and then gently turn to the right. And then we turn the ball over, we come back to center, and relax the hands down. Beautiful. Everybody doing good so far? All right, so we're going to do a leg strengthening exercise. Remember the gentleman I was telling? Oh, I didn't get to tell you that. Was it 2 weeks ago? Did I tell you about the gentleman who um, he did this exercise without I'm not recommending not holding onto the chairs, but he did this exercise where he balanced on one leg. He did that whole exercise without holding onto the chairs. Did I tell you that one? I didn't tell you that. See, I wasn't here last week. Sorry. So I tell you what, let's do this exercise and then I'll explain that afterwards. Okay? So please use your chair. Stay safe. Leg strengthening exercise, okay? So from the Wuji position, we're trying to keep our body straight. So as we shift all the weight to one side, we keep the body nice and straight. We don't do this, we don't do this, we do this, okay? So weight shifts to the left, bend in the left knee, right foot, cat stance. Try and keep that upper body straight. You're not leaning. Tap the right toe to the front, empty. And then cat stance. Tap right toe to the side, empty. And cat stance. And then the fun one, you tap the right toe behind you. Keep plenty of space between the feet. Nice. Cat stance. And then back to Wuji. Other side, weight shifts to the right, bend in the right knee, left foot, cat stance. Tap the left toe to the front, empty. And cat stance. Use your chair if you need to. Tap left toe to the side, empty. All your weight's right. And cat stance. And tap the left toe behind us. Keep plenty of space between the feet. And cat stance. And back to Wuji. Beautiful. All right, shake those legs loose. Everybody good? All right, let's have a seat. Let's do a few seated exercises, all right? I'm going to borrow your chair, okay? Yes. My stories are never good. What are you talking about? So there is a gentleman named Dan. He's in a class I teach down in Crestwood for people with Parkinson's or people doing rehab. And we just did that exercise we did there. And I noticed that Dan wasn't holding on to the chairs. And so I said, Dan, first time you haven't used a chair. And he's like, that's correct. And he was very proud of himself. And he should be proud of himself because he came in, he had pretty significant balance exercises. That was at the first of the year. His wife takes like a Tai Chi class that's all standing from me on Wednesdays at Eden. And so she brought him to class. And after watching him, I said, you're probably best to go with that PD and rehab class. I think that's going to do better for you. So his wife still goes to Wednesday and he comes to Tuesday, but that was the first time he did that exercise and he was able to do it without using the chairs and he was very proud of himself. And so the next day, his wife, Meredith, came into class and she was beaming ear to ear. And she said, you know, Dan didn't use the chairs. I said, that was really great that he's able to balance all his weight on one leg. She said, yeah, I'm very happy about that, but you don't know the half of it. She said, a year and a half ago in March, Dan couldn't walk by himself. Someone had to help him walk. Someone had to help him get out of the chair. She said his balance was that bad. So in a year and a half from March, he's gone from needing help to get out of a chair to being able to balance on one leg. That's really amazing. Now, he does not have Parkinson's disease, but he does have neuropathy of the legs. So he was going to, she said the bonus part of this whole thing is He's been going to a rheumatologist with a neuropathy of the feet, which I've never heard of a rheumatologist doing that. But hey, I don't know everything, that's for sure. Like how old the earth is, I don't know that. So, but she said he's been going to this rheumatologist to get treatment for his legs, and he just had his annual appointment with him like 3 weeks ago. And his rheumatologist told him, Dan, to be quite honest with you, I didn't think I'd see you here this year. I didn't think you'd make it to this appointment. When you came in last year, you were so bad off, I really didn't think you'd make it to this appointment. So his rheumatologist was very, very proud of him also. So there's real power in these exercises. There's really power, very, very powerful. So I was very proud of Dan. And Dan got to tell it to the class yesterday. He was in class, and he said specifically that exercise, I think, really helped me with my balance. So there you go. So if you want to work on your balance, that's a good exercise to try, right? All right, sitting up nice and straight and tall. We're going to sit up on the edge of the chair. Try to not use the back of the chair. Feet flat on the floor, 90-degree bend between the upper and the lower leg. You rock forward on the pelvis, head's lifted by the silk thread, so we have good straight body posture. Try to not sit back and roll back on the pelvic bone, but you roll forward on the pelvic bone. All right? Hip exercises. Let's turn to the right-hand side of the chair. You're going to try and keep your knee directly above your ankle as you do this. So you're going to be winging the leg out to the side. But keep that knee above the ankle. It's going to concentrate the stretch. Prayer hand position. Gently push against the right wall and open up that left leg. Feel that stretch in the hip. Try and keep that knee above the ankle. And come back to center. Again, push against the right wall. Open up that left leg. Try and keep that knee directly over the ankle. Come back to center. One more time. Push against the right wall. Open up the left leg. Feel the stretch in the hip. And then we come back to center. Back to prayer hands. Relax the hands down. And then shift to the left-hand side of the chair. Just a reminder, it's really important. We're not doing this with our leg, but we're doing this with our leg. Here, you'll feel a stretch. Here, you're not going to feel a stretch in your hip. Okay? So, prayer hand position. Pushing against the left wall and opening up the right leg. Keep the knee above the ankle. Good job. And back to center. Again, left wall, right leg. Nice. And come back to center one more time. Left wall, right leg. Feel the stretch in the hip. Hold it there for a moment. And then come back to center and relax the hands down. And back to center. Shake the legs loose. All right. Next exercise for the hip. 2 motions with the leg, lifting the leg up in the air, keeping the back and the body straight, and then pushing the leg down like you're trying to push the leg through the floor, okay? Again, keep the body straight. Your body's going to want to start to rotate forward a lot of times to get better leverage. You want to increase those core muscles, so pushing down from that straight position, all right? Remember, when we're lifting the head, kind of just gently lift, when we lift the knee, you're just gently lifting the head, and that'll help keep your back straight, okay? And in the meantime, I'm going to learn how to talk. All right, so left leg, lifting the left leg up, hands behind us, keep the back and the body straight, and relax. Hands in front of us, push down on the left foot, hard as you can. Push, 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 and relax. Same leg, lift the left leg up, hands behind us. Lift that knee up as high as you're able to while staying straight. Back to neutral. And the hands in front of us, push down on the left foot, hard as you can. Push, 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 and relax. One more time, lift the left leg up, hands behind us. And then push down on the left foot, hands in front of us. And relax. Nice. Other side, lift the right leg up, hands behind us. And relax. Hands in front of us, push down on that right foot, hard as you can. Push, push, push. And relax. Lift the right leg up, hands behind us. And relax. Hands in front of us, push down on the right foot. Keep sitting up nice and straight and tall. Relax. One more time, lift the right leg up, hands behind us. Keep that back nice and straight. And relax, hands in front of us, push down on the right foot. Hard as you can, push, push, push. And relax. Beautiful. Shake those legs loose. Good job. All right. Having fun now? All right. I came up with a dad joke. Where was that? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I thought this class would like it. Maybe that was my mistake. This wasn't it, but the inventor of the elastic waistband has just been awarded the Nobel Prize. No. What is it? No, that was from my pastor friends. Oh! So, okay. Has anybody watched the improv show? Not at the end. Okay. So they do like a newscast. So, hello and welcome, 6 o'clock news. Veteran rock musicians Robert Daltrey, Pete Townsend, and John Idlewhistle, am I pronouncing that right? Broke into the animal hospital today and set free all the Doberman pinschers. The police said they now know the who left the dogs out. See, I knew you guys would like it. All right. You can use that one at Halloween. All right. 1 week from today, Halloween. So that's right. You guys are going to all dress up when you come in. All right. Next exercise for the knees. 4 motions: lifting the leg up, kicking the leg out. This is a heel kick. So you push out on the heel, up on the toe, lifting the leg up, and then floating the foot to the ground. Keep the back and the body straight. We're going to punch out the opposite hand and smile the whole time we're doing it, okay? Or I'll tell more jokes if you don't smile. How's that? Threaten you. Hands loosely gripped at the belt line. We pick up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out right fist. And then pick up that left leg and float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out the left fist. Don't lock out the joint, leave a little bit of bend in that knee. And then picking up the right leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up the left leg, let it hover there, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out the left fist. And then pick up the right leg, let it hover there, float the foot to the ground. One more time, pick up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out the left fist. Opposite hand. Right foot, left fist. Pick up that right leg, let it hover there, and then float the foot to the ground. Shake those legs loose. You had no idea you had to know your right from your left when you started this class, did you? Yes. Yes. Yeah. It's. Pardon me? It does. It does. Not everybody can mirror when you do Tai Chi. It's easier to mirror some exercises. Tai Chi is really hard to mirror. But I think it's been good for my brain recovery. So It definitely creates new pathways in the brain when you try and do that. So, and it makes it easier for the students to follow because you just follow on the same side. Some students have a little bit of problem with mirroring, but it's only a small percentage. So, but yeah, the biggest thing there is opposite hand, opposite foot, because that mimics a quote normal walking gait. When we normally walk, when I step out with this foot, this hand is forward, opposite hand, opposite foot. So when we walk, it's opposite hand, opposite foot. That's a normal walking gait. As all of you know, your doctor looks at your walking gait all the time, right? So opposite hand, opposite foot is the normal walking gait, okay? And I'll help you. All right, toe kick next. Same thing. Only difference is instead of doing a heel kick, I point the toe forward, okay? Now again, we try and lift this knee up as high as we're able to without leaning back. So I'm not doing this, but I'm doing this, okay? All right. Hands loosely gripped at the belt line. Picking up the left leg, toe kick left, punch out right fist. Picking up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Picking up the right leg, toe kick right, punch out left fist. And then pick up the right leg, let it hover there, and float the foot to the ground. Good. Pick up the left leg, toe kick left, punch out right. Pick up that left leg, let it hover there, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, toe kick right, punching out left fist. And then pick up the right leg again, let it hover there and float the foot to the ground. Good job. One more time, sit up nice and straight and tall. Pick up the left leg, toe kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up the left leg, let it hover, float the foot to the ground. Good job. Pick up the right leg, toe kick right, punch out left fist. And then pick up the right leg and float the foot to the ground. Beautiful. Shake those legs loose. When we do Tai Chi, you try and do the muscles to about 80%, 70% of their maximum. We're not trying to overstretch our muscles or do anything that's painful. The only pain should be when I told those couple dad jokes. That should be the only pain that you feel, all right? We're old enough, I'm not calling anybody old, but we're old enough, we don't need to be pushing and straining our muscles anymore. So those days are over, right? You just want to do some light exercise. I've noticed that when my Parkinson's friends, when they overwork their muscles, it increases their Parkinson's symptoms. So yet another reason why you don't want to max out those muscles. Pull back from the maximum, because if you overtax your muscles, you'll tend to get stronger Parkinson's symptoms, and we want to reduce the Parkinson's symptoms, not increase them. Yes. I'm sorry? Yes. Yeah, I think that's exactly what happens, because everybody here knows that if you get tired, your Parkinson's symptoms get more prevalent. And so when you exercise and you're exercising to 100% of the max or 90% of the max, you get tired quicker. And the fatigue, it ends up showing up in Parkinson's. Exactly right. Yes, sir. hmm um, it does take muscular strength. But if you don't have enough muscle strength to stand on one leg, you are at increased risk of falling. So if we have to push you a little hard to get you to balance all your weight on one leg, that's going to be better than the consequences of a fall if you can't do that. So does that make sense? Oh, most definitely. If you can balance all your weight onto one leg, then you can easily turn and move in another direction. If you can't balance all your weight onto one leg, you have to turn and you have to do the shuffle turn. and you have a lot more chances to trip doing this than you do doing this. And so that's why we try and increase that. I've noticed people that can balance all their weight on one leg, their balance goes way up. Like Dan, who I was talking about, now that he can balance his weight on one leg, his balance is going to get progressively better because of that. That makes sense? All right. Mm. Say that again. Just the last part, last sentence. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. If you're feeling leg pain, definitely talk to your doctor about it. If you're having muscle cramps, that probably means you're dehydrated, though. Drink more water. Uh, right. Yeah. Well, interestingly, some of you know my brother was in a hospital in Italy. Um, the pressure cuffs that we get here in America, when you're in bed, you're bedridden for a few days, they put the pressure cuffs on you right away. That helps reduce stroke risk. They don't do that in Italy. So with my brother, who was in bed for over a week, I told my brother, in fact, the exercise we're going to do right after this, those ankle exercises, I told my brother, this is critical. You do these exercises because if you don't, you're more likely to have a stroke. And so he sat in bed and did heel, toe, keeping those muscles working because he didn't have pressure cuffs. They don't offer them. So it's just part of their healthcare system. So, or sick care system, as we call it. So flexing those ankles, the exercise we're going to do next, is really important for all my Parkinson's friends. Muscle movement disorder specialist said Parkinson's symptoms show up first in the ankles and the wrist. So you want to keep your ankles and wrists nice and flexible and strong. So let's go ahead and do that. So go ahead and stand if you want to, or stay seated if you need to. Whatever works for you. Ankle exercise. Use your chair if you need to. Weight shift to the right. Bend in the right knee. Left foot touch heel and toe. Heel and toe. Not moving the leg, moving the ankle. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. One more time. Heel and toe. Then shift weight left. Right foot, same. Heel and toe. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, and toe, and back to center. That exercise right there, very simple to do. Everybody in this room should be doing that exercise at least once a day. 3 times a day would be perfect. All right, but at least once a day, you want to try and do that exercise, okay? Second ankle exercise, weight shifts to the right, left foot, little toe, and then big toe. Use your chair if you need to. Little toe, big toe, outside, inside, little toe, and big toe. And then shift all your weight to the left, right foot, little toe, big toe, outside, inside, little toe, big toe, outside of the foot, and inside of the foot, and come back to center. Beautiful. Let's do a standing exercise. Let's do the hokey pokey, all right? If you need to stay seated, thank you. If you need to stay seated, go back to the exercise where you're lifting the leg up and pushing the leg down. So that's the same exercise, a seated corollary to this exercise, all right? So in this exercise, we're tapping the heel in front of us, toe behind us. We're keeping the upper body nice and straight. So I'm not doing this type of a motion. I'm touching the heel, touching the toe. As you start out, keep that heel and toe in close. As you get better, you'll be able to extend that, especially the toe, back further. Okay? From this perspective, as you touch that toe behind you, keep plenty of space between your feet. You guys were all doing that beautifully last time, so keep that up. And then the final point is, as you transition between heel and toe, I would love it for you guys to lift the leg, touch the toe, lift the leg, and touch the heel. Okay? Just 20 things. Just do them all simultaneously. Nothing but net, right? Weight shift to the right, holding onto the chair. This is going to test your balance. Empty on the heel, hands behind us. And then lifting the knee, empty on the toe, hands in front of us. Lifting the knee, empty on the heel. And then lifting the knee, empty on the toe. Make sure you're stepping wide as you do this. Even wider is a better idea. One more time, empty on the heel. And empty on the toe. And come back to center. Now, really quick. So when we're touching the heel, hands behind us, that's when you're lifting your leg. And when we touch the toe, that's when you're pushing down on the foot. All right? We want to make sure when you're stepping back, you're not stepping this way, but you're stepping this way. If you listen to your body will tell you exactly what you're doing. You don't even have to look at your feet, because if you step this way and you're fighting for balance, you probably have stepped too narrow. You step wide and you don't fight your balance anymore. Okay? All right. Weight shifts to the left. Empty right heel. Hands behind us. And then lifting the knee, empty right toe, hands in front of us. Use your chair if you need to. Empty heel. And then empty toe. Excellent. Good job. Empty heel. And empty toe. And come back to center. Beautiful. Let's expand on that exercise. You'll find this in Tai Chi. One exercise leads to another, can lead to another. All right? So, where you set your heel down in front of you empty, no weight on it. Now you're going to put the whole foot down, but still have no weight on the front foot. And then you're going to shift your weight 70% on the front, 30% on the back. You can punch out the opposite hand if you want to. And then you shift the weight back so that front foot is empty. Once again, no weight on it. And then you come back to center. Okay? Key on this is an empty step. We're not trying to do this and see how far we can step out. You're doing this. So if I put my foot in something slick, I could pick it right up again. Again, that balancing on one leg comes in handy. So hands loosely gripped at the belt line. Nice wide stance. Weight shifts to the right, stepping out empty with the left foot. So there's no weight on that left foot. Then I shift 70% on the left, 30% on the right, punching out the opposite hand, keep the back heel down. Then weight shifts back, don't put any weight on that front foot, and then come back to center. Make sure you're standing in that Wu-Ji position, wide stance. Weight shifts to the left, stepping out empty right, so there's no weight on your right foot. Then 70% on the right, 30% on the left, punching out opposite hand. Weight shifts back, don't move the feet yet, and then come back to center. Weight shift to the right, stepping out empty left, shifting left, punching right, bow stance. Get that weight up on that front leg. Weight shifts back and come back to center. Weight shifts to the left, stepping out empty right, shifting right, punching left, bow stance. And weight shifts back and come back to center. Now, a little hint on this one. So when you are in the bow stance, you should feel really, really stable. And I used to do this with my girls when they were smaller. Then they got bigger. But when they were smaller, I would stand like this, and we made a game of it. Push dad over, right? and they had a devil of a time pushing me over. Number one, it teaches the body to stay rooted, but this is a really good position because pushing forward and backwards, side to side, it's really hard to push someone over. So this should feel real stable to you. If it doesn't, you've done one of two things or both. You step too far forward with the front foot, so pull that front foot back and or widen that foot out. So like if I step like this, now I'm on this balance beam, but pull the front foot back, widen the foot out, now I'm really stable, okay? So this should feel really solid, really stable, okay? Hands loosely gripped at the belt line, weight shifts right, stepping out, empty left foot, shifting left, punching right, bow stance, nice. Weight shifts back and come back to center. Weight shifts left, stepping out empty right, shifting right, punching left. Good job. Weight shifts back, back to center. Well done. Well done, grasshoppers. All right. Pardon me? No, that's a ninja step. You can be a ninja that way. Sneak up on your grandkids. All right, let's have a seat again. We're going to do a couple more exercises, then we're going to call it a day. All right? Thank you for the chair. I just had a lady from my class tell me her 14-year-old grandson was over, and she was watching him. And he said, "What's this about Tai Chi that you do, Grandma?" So she showed him a couple moves, went through a form. And he was like, "Wow, that's really cool, Grandma." And she goes, "Well, it's really helping me with my balance." And he had her try to, like, he kind of, gently, not see how hard he can push her, but he gently pushed her. And he was like, "Wow, you're really stable, grandmother." So it really does work. All right. Probably only get one of these exercises in. Let's do a rotational. So we're going to rotate to the left, come back to center, and then rotate to the right, not forcing anything. Breathe in, breathe out. Don't hold your breath. That makes your body tense. We're going to relax and breathe in and breathe out, okay? So interlocking the fingers together in front of us, and then we bring the hands up over the head. Now we're not leaning to the left, but we're rotating to the left, and then breathe in, breathe out, breathe relaxation into those muscles. And then we come back to center and pause. And then we turn to the right, feel that nice tension, and then breathe in, breathe out, and come back to center. Not forcing anything, nice and gentle, turning to the left. Feel that beautiful stretch. It'll make you want to smile. And then we come back to center, and then we turn to the right. They did after I said it. And then we come back to center. If I tell you to smile, you don't. If I tell you don't, then you do. So we turn to the left, feel the nice stretch. We're going to hold it here for a minute. Breathe in, breathe out. Don't hold your breath. Come back to center and pause. And then we're going to turn to the right. And again, breathing in and breathing out. And then we come back to center and relax the hands down. And it feels like an arm exercise as soon as you relax your hands down, doesn't it? But it makes a difference. If you turn to the left and turn to the right now, you're not going to feel the same stretch. When you have the hands over the head, you feel more of a stretch in your torso. So it really does work. Let's do our cool down exercise. That was the other thing. I went to the doctor. I had been on high blood pressure medicine, but I went off my high blood pressure medicine. I was going to try and control it by natural means. My blood pressure was back in the normal range once again without high blood pressure medicine. So, and I mentioned that because one of the exercises I do probably helped with that. It did Dr. Yang Junming. So anyway, let's do our cool down exercises. Punch the inside of the arm and then the outside of the arm. Inside of the other arm and outside of the arm. Now, this next exercise, gently punch, whoop, battery pack's in the way, gently punch or slap your tailbone. This has probably helped me, one of the exercises that helped me with my blood pressure. This is also good for your prostate. Okay. And then legs. Got a lot of work on the legs. Hydrate. Okay. Next, tighten up all the muscles in the body, squeeze the muscles, and relax. Again, tighten up the muscles and relax. One more time, tighten up the muscles, squeeze the muscles, and relax. And then gather chi. Big, deep belly breath in and long, slow breath out. Inhale, keep that good posture, and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Jen is going to come in, kickboxing. I'll be here tomorrow, same time, 11 o'clock. We go for an hour tomorrow, and they spend the last part of that hour doing meditation. If you've never done that, you should try it. It's pretty darn amazing. Right hand, fist, power, left hand, fingers together, friendship, tucking the thumb, always remain humble. Nice job, gentlemen, ladies, and gentlemen. The roses among the thorns. All right.